Camera, dude.
Okay, wild.
Oh, there I am. Yeah, I think that's Bubba. But it has an A in there. Maybe. Okay. So, you remember there's a Twitter website, a Twitter thread that I pointed you guys to that I thought was very interesting because it highlights the whole point of the class. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay, so the maths, the one on wild vectors and financial space, there's a Nash group that I work with all the time. Do you know who Nash is? John Nash, right?
Yeah.
He was sort of the founder, well, not a founder, but definitely an avid promoter of game theory in academic institutions. And some members of the Nash group recently have speculated that there's a certain lingo amongst what I call cis guardians, guardians of the system.
Yeah.
So it's led to speculation and queries, and the first one is maths, right?
What you just typed.
If this is true, can we find the math to prove it? And we have what function would be created? In other words, what sort of vector would be out there that would demonstrate that this is true, right?
That's
and then B.
Restrict the spell.
You got it? Are you paying attention?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I save it.
How do you?
That's spelled right. So
no, it's not.
Save it.
Yeah.
It's not spelled.
It's spelled right.
You don't have to write all this down.
Okay.
Just listen.
This is good for now.
Okay.
So this is one of the other things I wanted to point you guys to also is how to learn. But the first thing you have to do is you have to find out who you are. What are you, and what type of personality are you? Like, if you're a fidgety person, don't fidget for a minute. Just speak still and breathe.
Okay.
Especially if you want to trade, you have to get control of your body. Because people don't think of these things when they're trading. And so I wanted to go to the first bullet about the maths and ask you this question. Ultimately, this is a math course, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. If you agree on that, that's important to me because you have to understand this is about mathematics. This isn't about voodoo economics like technical analysis and things like that. This is statistical analysis. This is game theory. This is the stuff you learn in college. You guys are way ahead, geniuses. Don't fidget with your hands. Stop.
Okay.
Thank you. Don't fidget with your body. Keep it still. Keep your nervous system. You're losing money already. You just lost $100,000. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the way the body works. So one is maths, right? The other one is in the maths we're looking for a specific vector, the function. So what is a function? You guys remember from your early algebra?
Like, math.
It's like
the equation. Right?
It's like a thing that, like, I know in terms of like the programming way, it's like a thing that happens like multiple times, like.
Right. That's something that happens multiple times. That's one aspect of it,
Yeah.
All right. So if we have a function that's happening multiple times, then we have an array, right?
Yeah.
So you have vectors and arrays. And what we're looking at today is wild vectors in financial space. And then we're looking at the way right now is an amazing opportunity to see that. Look at what's going on right now in the financial markets with the news. And so go to that thread. Let's go to that thread.
Okay.
Can you bring it up? Pull it up for people to start
What's
reading.
it called?
Okay.
Marlon.
What? What is it called, Amir?
Open up the thread.
What's the thread called?
You should have already had it ready. See? See, you guys, this is what they have done. You want to know why we're stuck in the mess we're in? This is it right here. See?
Amir, you didn't tell me what it was, Amir. What is it called?
It's okay. When I was your age, the same thing. They didn't teach you guys to be organized. So This is a good one. It's a really good one for you. Find that thread.
Okay.
What is the thread called?
We'll have it ready by tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
Okay?
Okay.
So, and then the second bullet point to that was, though, if it's true or false, then is it a pass or fail? In other words, does it work or does it not work? So those are the things we were going to talk about when it comes to them using rhetoric. So we can watch throughout the week, this week, read the news and see, do these certain things affect prices in a certain way, and are they working? Is it a pass or fail?
I've noticed with the example COVID-19, when a lot of masks were the business of mask selling. In the beginning, it was very much, but near the end, they had so many businesses that opened up. It was crashing.
Right.
Or when the stock market and went down. One of my teachers told me that since when the prices were crashing down, he knew that the government were pump back up the stocks. So he took the financial risk and bought some stocks, and then he got a good return.
That's why I wanted you to find the Twitter page. Do you remember the Twitter? I sent you the link dozens of times, yesterday and today. You think you can find it?
Let me see.
Because I have many charts to show you exactly what you just talked about. That's okay. We'll do it. We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll even do it tonight if there's enough interest tonight from the group that's listening today. We'll see.
Okay.
So, anyway, we'll start there. I think that's a good place to probably begin or end, and then we can just have questions. We have questions from. Is there a way for people to ask questions or what?
Yeah, there's a chat, but
Okay. All right.
And we can see the chat on our screen.
So give me some feedback because I can't see anything right now. I don't have a computer. I'm in the hospital, remember?
Okay.
So.
There's nobody in the chat right now.
No one has stated anything.
Yeah. So nothing going on.
Yeah, nothing going on.
Okay, good. Well, good, bad, I don't know. So, but one thing I wanted to talk about, what were the other, Ali, you remember my bullet points better than I do, I think.
Yeah.
We had 4. Did I cover them all?
I think you covered 3 of them.
Yeah, it was true.
Only 3? Which one? Is there a 4th one?
No, I recall.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, but watch the video tonight before class on personality and see if you could. It's an old one, but it really, for some reason, chimes. I don't know why, with a lot of people about personality. What kind of person are you? You need to know what kind of person you are. Not just say, well, when you're going into trading, at least, it's am I fidgety? Am I nervous? See, me, I'm a panic guy. I like to panic. So, or other things like that.
Ali.
So,
Ali is a perfect category as a panic person. Living with him for the past 14 years. Ali is the most panic Persian brother you can get on this world.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also pretty talented, and probably that could be his talent. You know, he can see it. He sees things probably beforehand. So
and worries about them.
Yeah. So the other thing is, if you're an easygoing personality too, you're like, oh well, whatever. Then the next thing you know, you're $1 million down.
Yeah. I was watching this.
Let's find out what kind of know it going into, and then notice when you make changes, but know it going into what kind of person you are. So these are all just the psychology of trading.
Yeah,
it's covered in a lot of different places, but the course transcends that because the course asks a fundamental question: what is a trade?
How are your hands?
It's terms.
When I make a trade with you, what is that?
It's we're exchanging something.
Or bartering.
Barter, right? for good or for bad, right?
Yeah.
And there's been lots of speculation on what all that means. Like in game theory, the question is it always a zero-sum game, or is it some exchange? Do some people receive some things? Is it mutual benefit? What kind of trade is it, right? I won't get into all the sophisticated lingo today, but bear in mind, we will be talking deep game theory by the time this course is over, okay? But ask yourself this, what is a trade? The last time you and Allie made a trade, Amir and Allie made a trade, what was it? Must have been something.
Stocks or
It was like
Girlfriend? Boyfriend?
let me think.
Sister?
so I sent one of my friends. I borrowed like $2 for him to buy like a protein bar, like a candy bar. So I sent him like the online. I sent him $2. And
recently,
gave me the bar.
I bought. It's funny. Ali bought me an ice cream like a month ago, and I finally paid it back yesterday.
Yeah.
So he's happy about that.
Was that a trade?
Well, you got something and then you gave something in return, though.
What did you get in return?
He got the ice cream and I got my cash.
Yeah, but you got your cash back.
Oh,
that was mostly like.
But I gave him more though, so he kind of got an investment. I gave you $2. The ice cream was $1.40 something.
What is a trade? I don't think you guys know what a trade is. So you see, and you want to go and learn how to trade. Tomorrow, you want to go buy currencies. And
yeah.
Go into high-risk markets. And I bet you what I just did with you guys, now I go do with 30 other people and get very similar results. See?
Yeah.
Unclear thoughts about what is a trade. So those are things we have to talk about. Vectors and arrays. So that's how this is why we have vectors, wild vectors in financial space, right? So I was going to try to lift this text off that I made. I made another chart, but I'm going to have to do that tonight so it'll show up and we can do it. But I think that's enough for now. I'm going to get ready and have some lunch, and then we'll do another course tonight.
Okay, perfect.
So you're going to save this so for posterity, it won't go away, or what are we going to do? Or just
stop?
Do you want to repost it, like live stream?
Stop live streaming.
When we pause the live stream, what we could do, we say what time we're going to go back online, so the people know what time to come and watch us.
All right. Have I covered all the bullet points?
So yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, enough for today. Enough for them to see what this is going to be like.
The preview.
They're going to actually learn.
And how to keep this.
And they're going to have to study. And it's going to be painful.
Yeah.
Not in the sense of, but I mean it's going to require some growth. And but at the same time, it might bring you some profit, and that would be nice. And it's going to be a lot better than being jerked around by people. I'm so tired of people jerking, taking advantage. This is where we're at now. If I were to summarize our situation, it's all finally caught up. All the lying, all the cheating, all the stealing. This is what our Lord has told us is coming. Justice, and it has come. And it's on all sides. It's not one side. And nobody can sit there and say, oh, it's just on one side. This is not how the Lord works. Yeah. So, okay, guys. We will talk tonight for part 2 of the class. All right.
Okay. Is 7...
Right. Were there any queries or questions from the group, the audience?
Not yet.
No.
Okay. Sorry for the religious stuff at the end, but problem. Sometimes I can't help it. Okay. Ali likes my laugh.